Xuan Liu, our biggest winner.
She's raced every button that was folded to her.
100%. I've never had a blind versus Phil.
Wow.
I re-raced her one time.
It's 100.
Scott, you're 100 as well with my big blind.
I bet. No, that's not true. I'm 100
I
minus
checked.
1.
There was one.
I remember specifically one time.
All right. We check.
You check? Well, then I bet 150 in the dark. This was not the way I was hoping.
Xuan got up early, and now she's protecting her profits so far. That's an art form in a cash game.
I will not bet more than 200 on the river.
But now Xuan with the same hand here.
Looking perplexed by this turn bet in the dark from Phil. Doesn't have that much of a hand, but she'll make the call.
Please turn a 3.
Phil asking for a 3, but it's an 8. He'll fire out 150 again, and he hasn't done much bluffing tonight. As it turns out, he would bluff Xuan off a chop pot if she folds here.
Nice hand, Phil.
All I had was ace high, but I was 99% sure it was good.
So Phil takes down a small pot with some aggression. One of the rare times tonight he has made bets without some kind of nut hand. But Phil with ace-9 goes to 150.
Oh, is that? Yeah, I don't remember the other guy.
Into
But I'm pretty sure
David.
Blair Rodman wrote.
He will fold, and Jamie goes out. Xuan with a pair of 4s. Makes the call, so heads up with Phil.
What'd you think of that book,
Which book?
The Kill Phil?
I gave them permission to use my photo on the cover, but they wanted to have a trigger on me, like and I said, no, there might be some psycho out there. Just put it over on the side.
Yeah. No trigger pointing at you. I think that's smart.
Done. Turn cards and ace. So Phil now hits aces. He's gonna trap again with a check, and now he's gonna bet.
Do you consider yourself the greatest Phil to ever play poker?
800.
So
Greatest
check raises to 800, and the snap call from the poker brat.
It's a great question.
So Xuan will fill up once more.
Do you consider yourself the greatest David to play poker?
The greatest
You
David
might
Baker to
not
play
be the greatest
poker?
David Baker.
Yes. I consider myself the greatest David Baker. I don't consider myself the greatest David.
Greatest David Baker.
Isn't it brutal that they made you old David Baker, though?
I'm original. I made it in the original, not old.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, there's 2,000.
I mean, what's going on here? I folded top pair 3 times or 4 times already. This is incredible. Why you gotta be like this? You guys are supposed to give me the money.
Yeah, Xuan has bet the pot here.
King 10 of offsuits.
So not
You get
cheap
away
for
with
Phil
this.
to see her hand.
And Xuan Liu's the most aggressive of all of them. The one who I promised I was gonna call. I promised myself I was gonna call every time. Why does it have to be this way?
Why don't they just make it easy on you?
Well, how many of you guys had folded top pair once?
0 for me. I don't know about anybody else. Anybody else full top pair? 0.
I couldn't fold it.
Scott 0. We've already seen that.
No, I haven't told the top there.
All right. Well, so far we're over.
I have to let her bluff me. She's gonna give it all away dead later, right?
Please let me bluff you.
What's that?
Nothing.
Well, she looks very relaxed. This would be a solid laydown if Phil could possibly lay this down.
Oh, this feels more bluffy to me. I was wrong last time, though. All right, Phil. All right, you people at home, I'm gonna fold this. Just fast forward to 3 hours and see what the stack looks like. And remember how they just gave me the money. 10-8 of diamonds? I think she might have 10-8 of diamonds.
You want to see a card?
Yeah, this one.
No,
And she's going to show 1 card.
1 card.
it just feels unfair.
Xuan Liu picks up a pair of 9s.
175.
You know, 4,000 people, and I'm down there deep, but
Field sizes is irrelevant though, because when you
The
a
mix-
lot of
they're
these
playing so bad
a
right
lot
now,
of these
the
no
mixed
limit
games
events you can enter enough time. Like you're just always getting into the final couple hundred. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
but
not a
it's
no limit event you
occupying-
play you don't get
Yes,
to
but
the
it's
final couple hundred.
You think of each of those flights as different tournaments. It's occupying several days of your time.
8-4
You're playing
deuce, a
several
very
other times.
nice board
If
for
you're
the
doing
pocket
that.
nines of Xuan Liu.
It seems pretty hard not to get deep in a no limit event.
Wow. I can show you.
Wow.
He's right.
Well, I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, I'm not very good. I'm not very good at no limit, but you just always get there. Like,
All right.
Phil in position with fives will raise to 800, getting some protection and information at the same time.
It's a nice raise because it puts her under pressure. You can get a free card if nothing good happens on the turn because she'll probably check with him making the power move. Now she makes his call, and here we go with the turn, and he could improve. 6 of spades. So there you go. Check, check. River card 4 doesn't help Phil.
Well, I think Phil's check on the turn will embolden Xuan on the river, and she'll look to get value. The question is, how much does she think Phil can call? And she bets 800.
800.
I hope he didn't get lucky and hit a 4 on me.
There you go.
every time I set him up. 2 queens right here. Jesus, she's gonna hit a 4 on.
I have the Canadian hand. Gretzky's?
Ah, that's fair. You had the best hand.
It's okay if it's fair.
Nice hand, Wayne.
Okay.
Why is nines the Canadian hand? Gretzky.
Gretzky's.
Oh, okay.
Wayne
See, I
Gretzky.
told you I know nothing
You
about
know
sports.
Wayne
I know
Gretzky.
who he is.
Or
yes.
Canadians, apparently.
I mean, if you know.
It's a great hand from Xuan Liu.
Would you pay to see Phil Hellmuth do the robot dance?
I'd pay not to see it. We're close.
Okay. I'm fascinated by it.
Xuan, with the fives here facing the raise and call. Really thinking this one over. I expect she'll at least call, but maybe 3-bet with that look she's giving her opponents. David Baker looks like he needs to take a nap right about now. And yeah, Xuan gonna turn a hand that doesn't do a lot of 3-betting into a squeeze. So her aggressive style continues to pay dividends tonight.
Xuan Liu, clicked raise, high raise.
8-7.
Isn't it ironic?
She'll make it 150. Let's see if Phil Hellmuth, Poker Brat, some call him, will come along. Yes, he will, with his 9-10.
I will check.
Flop is a 9-4 deuce. He checks when he sees the 9 hit.
I will also check.
And now it gets better. 9s and 10s. But she's open-ended. Yeah, that's right. So Xuan facing this bet of 200. Likely to see the river. And she'll make the call. Just calling.
What are you looking for, Phil?
Now a king of spades. And that completes all the draws on the board. The flush draw, the queen jack. And when Phil checks, I think Xuan will be very tempted to bluff here. She even has a spade in her hand. She's been the bluffiest player on this table.
Call.
Very good. You got me where you wanted me.
Xuan gets her hand caught in the cookie jar here.
Nice hand.
Gave it a shot.
Got her, Phil.
You did.
For that much, but I mean, it's a start.